Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is February the 13th, 2022. Thank you all for tuning in today to look at this price prediction I'm about to drop for Microsoft. Is the price about to tank? Because if so, if you're a buyer, you might want to get out the way and let this market do what it do. Welcome to HFN, also known as HueFin News. This is what I do. I do the price prediction. You guys can see it right now on the chart. I got a price prediction going on right now in the market for Microsoft as to what my expectations are. And when I don't see the market go the way I needed it to go, I need to come in and revamp my original prediction to see what is really going on. And if so, we need to get out the way. All right, so if you guys appreciate it, hit the like button, send me to subscribe here to the channel. I'm not that run-of-the-mill YouTube channels to where they want you to buy the stock and hold it for the next 50 years, right? I don't do that. I come through, look at how the market is feeling, right? The market is actually a live and breathing entity that is trying to move, is trying to go somewhere, and everyone who participates in these markets is literally telling you what way they're trying to take the price. Everybody, whether you're buying one share of Microsoft or whether you're buying hundreds of millions of shares of Microsoft, your idea is on a price chart. This is the reading, this is the book that we can actually come through and see what the majority of the market is thinking, right? So I wanted to come in because I'm seeing something different on Microsoft recently that is not happening from my last video, which was on February the 1st. And once you see a market not giving you what your expectations are, obviously you need to come in and revise what's going on before the market gets worse and you'll be left holding the bag. Yeah, a lot of people on YouTube has learned a lesson that you don't want a dollar cost average. You don't want to buy the dip. You don't want to say that the stock is on discount because price has went down massively for a lot of these stocks that these YouTubers have been pumping all of last year. So let's talk about this real quick because, like I said, the video that I did in Microsoft was on February the 1st, right here. Okay, now I was bullish into the market in Microsoft then. We had one day, just one measly day that the price went up. Automatically, we need to start thinking that, okay, the market may not be as bullish as what we once thought it was back in February. Yeah, the beginning of this month. It might not be, because if it was truly bullish, the price would have definitely seen more days of us trading within our profitable area. It hasn't. That's the first issue that I'm seeing. Now, am I expecting the price at Microsoft to tank? Not really. Why? Because this is one of the formidable big ballers in the market, right? Everyone is holding and buying Microsoft. It is a massive contender in the technology space. So if you were to see the price tank in Microsoft, understand everything else is going to tank with it. I mean, you guys got to think about it. Microsoft is in so many people's IRAs, 401ks, pension funds, portfolios. It's massive conglomerate for the stock market. So for it to tank, I'm not going to say that, right? I'm not going to say that, but price can still go down. I mean, think about it. Price in Microsoft went all the way up here to $345. You see it right there. We've seen the price drop from there already 14%, 15%. Yeah, we already seen that. So, I mean, yeah, for us to think that price cannot come down is irresponsible. So I want to show you all that I'm going to get rid of this price prediction here. I'm still expecting price in Microsoft to dip because we didn't get that follow through from my video that I did in February. So we need to let it go. That's around 5%, 5.25% loss right there. But that's nothing compared to what we may be anticipating to see Microsoft continue to go down. That's nothing. So let me get rid of that. Now, you guys can see it. We got a pretty firm established area of support right there. So where the market buyers came in and propped up the price in Microsoft. So far, we can still at least expect the price in Microsoft to fall back down to $280. It's only 5%. Like I said, it's not like a tank. It's not like the price is going to tank in Microsoft right now. There's another area that I can see even before 280, which is right here, 290. That's only 1.75% movement lower. But we can still see that. Is what I'm trying to get you all to understand and notice. Those are the two areas of support. Okay, right there, 290, 280. We break 280 in the long term, the whole market is crashing. The whole market is going to take a hit. It's going to take a massive chunk out of the value of these stocks, especially if Microsoft does it. All right. So let's see this. Let me show you the weekly time frame in Microsoft. Okay. Let me show it to you. So we ended last week, and when you look at this on a weekly perspective, we needed to see price in Microsoft on this weekly price bar, right? Following this weekly price bar, we needed to see the price go up, but we didn't see that. So the buyers did not appear. The buyers did not show up over the last 2 weeks. They didn't do it. They didn't show up here on this weekly price bar, and they definitely didn't show up on last week's. We appreciate this information because the market is not lying to us. It's giving us what the market is thinking. And there's not a lot of people buying the market in Microsoft right now. It is what it is. Because they definitely would have came through if they was convinced that Microsoft was going to go up. They would have bought the market the last 2 weeks, but they didn't do it. Okay. Now let's look at this from a 2 weeks perspective. This is Microsoft on a 2 weekly perspective. Like I said, this stock is not massively weak like some other stocks in the market and in the technology sector, because a lot of people have a massive conviction that long term that Microsoft, like it has been doing, is going to go up massively higher in price. Now, this trend that I already have started in Microsoft started in 2016. We are well away from this trend. I wouldn't even be surprised in the long term to see the price come all the way down and test this trend. I think a lot of people have not considered that price cannot go down 43% and come and test that trend. I'm not going to put that out on the streets yet, but I'm just saying anything is possible in the market. All right. You guys can even see here that the price can still come down to this trend. What I'm trying to get everyone to understand and see is that we have broken away from the trends. This market in Microsoft is massively overvalued from the trend perspective. Okay, I'm just saying from the trend perspective. We want to see market hug trends. We want to see them keep in line with the trend and not break away from it. Because once it breaks away, it tells you that the market is taking a mind of its own. Now, let me get back to this. Okay, this is Microsoft on the 3 weeks. Okay, now in the next 3 weeks, it's going to be real important, massively important for us to see price uphold 280. I'm just telling you that now. 3 weeks from now, we will have to see the price close above 280. Why do I say that? Well, because we saw a whole lot of volume the last 3 weeks. And if we continue to go lower and break 280, this volume right here, right now, it was mostly people trying to get out their positions. They're trying to let it go. Okay. Just trying to give you all a heads up. Now, what do I think? I think price is going to continue to go down, but not massively. Okay. I got 2 areas. First one, 290. That might be a real quick touch tomorrow. Next area, 280. Right there around 280. Give me some leeway. It might go up a little bit higher, 282, around there. 4% movement to the downside, right? But if anything, my focus is going to be on whether or not them buyers approach the market at 280 again. If we break 280 to the downside on weakness, guess what? Don't be afraid. Price is going to continue to go lower. Yeah, I'm telling you that right now. And more than likely, it's going to come like down to 260. 262, 260. It's around 11%. Now, I'm going to bring it down to 260 right now. I don't see the market hitting there yet because we haven't seen price break 280. But I'm just going to bring it down there as a possible area that we can see price go only under breakage of 280 on weakness. If we don't see that, then I already know that we're not going to go that low. Okay, so I'm telling you that out from the gate right now. But generally, the price here in Microsoft is getting some weakness, and we're going to continue to play that. Okay, now the sooner we come in and grab buyers, namely 290, the better. The better we can come back up to this restriction line of 345. But if we don't find the buyers soon, we're going to continue to go lower until we do. I'll just give you all a heads up. All right. So now this is my thoughts, my premise into the market in Microsoft. Okay. Bring this over to the daily time frame because we're going to follow the price on the daily time frame. We got 3 price targets. First one's 290, 280 second. Last is 262. Not looking for 262 right now because the price hasn't broken below 280 yet. But be on the lookout for that. All right, I'm done. Now it's your turn. Hit me up. Let me know what y'all think about Microsoft. Where do you think the price is going to go? Do you think we're going to tank? If you don't think it's going to tank, do you think it's just going to slightly go to the downside just a little bit? Or do you think price is going to go up? I mean, for real. Let the community know. Be public about your price predictions in the market. Let everyone know what you think. All right, I'm done. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.